Hi, for this video, I want to talk to you about finding the absolute and the relative change. Absolute change is simply the difference between the new value and the starting value. This is the actual increase or decrease from what you started with to what you ended with. The relative change is the size of the absolute change in comparison to the starting value and can be expressed as a percent. So you would just simply do the new value minus the starting value divided by the starting value times 100%. You will have an increase if it's positive and a decrease if the absolute change is negative. So let's try a couple of examples. The number of new people moving into a country increased from 6.6 million in 2000. This would be our starting value. And it increased to 19.61 million in 2021. So this would be our ending value or the new value, as our formula says. So to find the absolute change, we simply find the difference between those two, where you do the new value, the 19.61, minus the starting value of 6.6. I do not have to write it out in terms of millions because I can just add the word million to the end since they are both in millions. If it had changed from, say, thousands to millions, then you would definitely have to write them out as the number itself in order to find the difference. But since they have the same units, we can just do 19.61 minus 6.6. So we would end up with 13.01 million. So there is an increase of new people moving into this specific country of 13.01 million from 2000 to 2021. Okay, since this is a very large difference, our percent change is going to be pretty large. So the relative change, remember, is the percent increase. So the relative change, we would just take the new value and we could set it up the same way we did before. We did already find the difference, so if you wanted to, you could shortcut it just to put the 13.01 in there, and then make sure that you are dividing by the starting value and not the new value. So the 6.6 is the value that goes in the denominator, and then we would take and multiply this by 100%. You can plug this directly into your calculator as is. Just remember, if your calculator does not have a fraction option, that you do need to force your calculator to do the subtraction before the division. So you do want to make sure that you put the numerator in parentheses. If you have a calculator that does allow you to use fractions, you can just plug it in exactly as it is without the parentheses. So with this one, if I typed in just this part into my calculator, I do end up with approximately 1.971, and then I have to multiply that by 100. I don't put the percent in the calculator, I just multiply by 100, and we end up with 197.1% increase. So there is a 197.1% increase in the number of new people moving into a country. Okay, so let's look at a percent decrease, or one where we do end up with a negative value. The per person consumption of meat decreased from 72.1 pounds in 2005 to 55.1 pounds in 2020. Okay, so for this one, we're going to still set it up the same way to find the absolute change. We are going to take the new amount of 55.1 and we are going to subtract the starting amount of 72.1. Since 55.1 is smaller than 72.1, we do end up with a negative difference. So we end up with a difference of negative 17. And remember that this is pounds per person. So the absolute change is there was a decrease of 17 pounds per person from 2005 to 2020 in terms of the meat consumption that occurred. Okay. So most likely you would describe this as a decrease of 17 pounds per person. In the meat consumption. All right, the last thing that we are going to do is find the relative change. And remember, the only difference between this is that we're now going to change it into a decimal. So we're going to take this difference here, the 55.1 minus 72.1, and we're going to divide it by the starting amount of 72.1. Make sure you use the correct value on the bottom. And then we're going to multiply that by 100%. Okay. So with this one, I did just plug this directly into my calculator. If you wanted, you could do the negative 17 divided by the 72.1, but I just plugged this directly into the calculator and I ended up with negative 23.6%. So there was a decrease in the meat consumption, of 23.6%. So they ate 23.6% less meat per person in this area. As always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know. If there are additional topics you would like me to cover, please let me know that as well.